Thanks everyone for joining the session. So today the bootcamp session is about ACLs, access control lists. So in real world, if you want to block any website, they use ACLs to block the websites. Okay. Now Tungabhadra Networks is a company. He's a user. He's trying to ping the Google. Okay. He's trying to ping the Google IP address.
So
So
recording is going.
yeah, it's done already. So it's trying to ping the Google now. So if you want to stop pinging the Google, so you can block it. You can block the Google IP address. Okay. So first of all, what is a edge device here? Your company edge router is R1, right? Your company edge router is R1. This is a edge router, right? Your company edge router. So here it is R1, where exactly we're taking internet, Airtel. I'm taking internet connection from Airtel. So from here I am getting internet connection. I'm able to access it. Okay. So let's do one more thing. This is a Google, right? So is there any IP which you have right now? So www dot something like okay, open a website here. www dot ping www dot phonepay dot com. So this is a PhonePe server IP, right? So let's configure this PhonePe server also. Okay. So I just want to configure here one more IP. Okay. Okay. This is a Google loopback IP. Want to interface loopback one now. IP address, the IP address 255.255.255.255. I will give this. Okay. Now I need to advertise this. Okay. So forget about this configuration for few minutes. Who know BGP? They know already. They know already. So it's 200. Uh, mhm, okay. So write it. So if you see right, this is the IP address of PhonePe server. Yes or no? I'm configuring here, and let's ping PhonePe server from my computer. This is my computer, right? Ping PhonePe server. See, I'm able to ping the PhonePe server. I just added a route. In real world scenario, I just want to replicate it here. Okay. PhonePe server, I'm able to ping. Guys, are you getting it? This is the PhonePe server IP address, right? So currently I'm able to ping. So my question is here, I want to stop this server. Whatever the IP address is there, right? The website IP. This is the website IP. So in my company, I want to stop accessing this server IP, this website IP. So every website is having IP address. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? This is the
Yes.
this is the phone pay. So there is a 18 plus 18 plus content websites, and there is some other websites, entertainment websites. There is a betting app websites. There are a lot of websites. iBomma also. You know how cyber security team will block it by using this only main. They will block it. So they need to block entire to not enter into the India. So we have internet exchange points, right? Right there only they will block it. They will use huge firewalls and they will block it. So even though in our organization, lot of in internet there is a lot of websites. If you want to allow only few, if you want to block other things, right? So simple. You can create ACLs and block it. So now you know the IP address, right? Is it a source or destination IP address?
Yes, yes.
Destination again.
Right? If I'm pinging to this, right? It's a what IP address it is? It's a destination IP address. Okay, it's a destination IP address. Okay, so now to reach this destination, whoever is trying to reach this destination website, right? i- No one can access this website. We are not allowing it. Okay, so where we need to do? We can do two things here. First of all, you no need to install this website. You can block here itself. Okay, there are two things: create a ACLs, a block incoming direction. So where exactly this route is coming, which direction it is coming, which direction it is coming, who is advertising? It's internet, right? It's coming in internet. This route is coming here, right? This way, it's coming this way. So route is receiving this way. Okay, So you can use route maps to block it, but here we are talking about ACLs, right? Remember one thing. So ACLs is to is to block the ACLs is to block the forward plane, forwarding plane. Okay, there's a two things: control plane and data plane, right? So data plane means how exactly we are exiting the interface. Control plane means available paths. Suppose you're traveling from Mumbai to, sorry, you're traveling from, let's Google Maps. I'm opening Google Maps now directly. So you're traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. Okay, so let's take it here: Hyderabad and Bangalore. Just understand. So what are the available paths it will show you? See, it is showing three paths, right? It is showing three paths. Yes or no? So this is all available paths. It means called control plane. It is called control plane. Control plane means it will show you how many available paths we have. But the data plane means which path you are choosing it. The best path, whatever the path you are choosing and traveling, right? That is called data plane. Here also, if you see, right? What's happening? Once again. Okay. Here also, if you see, right, so you have this many paths here. Okay. In case if you have a connection from here to here to uh, here also, generally you may have two paths, right? One is via R1, R5. Sorry, one is via PC1 to R5, R5 to R4. Otherwise, PC1 to R5, R5 to R3. You have two paths to reach the Google website, or another website is this PhonePe server. So you can say this is PhonePe server IP, right? Okay, now, so what we need to do, our agenda is, our goal is we need to block this IP. Whoever is trying to access, right? The route is already learned here. Go on R5, the control plane is already built. Okay, the control plane is already built. I'm on R4. Okay, sorry. So the control plane is already built. You can see right here. Show IP route. You can see I'm on R4, R4, not R4, R5. I need to go. Let's go to R5. Okay, perfect. If you see right here, check IP route. You have route, right? The PhonePe server IP. Where is the, see the PhonePe server IP? Got it, right? This is a server IP. It's already there in your routing table. Okay, it means control plane is already there. How we are reaching? Via OSPF. Okay, you may have multiple paths. If you configure OSPF between R5, I'm on R5, right? Let's configure OSPF. Let's create a multiple path scenario. Okay, I'm on R5, right? So in front of you only I'm configuring OSPF. Let's see. Okay, just creating a multiple paths. Okay, so what is the interface, right? Config T, interface G2/0, IP address. It's 35 I can consider. Okay, 192.168.35.5. So just forget about the configuration of, what I'm doing. Only ACLs. I did not started ACLs. Okay. So once ACL is started, I will tell you. Okay. Uh, what is the OSPF here? Do, I think 110. Do show run section. Guys, are you understanding what I'm doing here? I'm just creating a multiple paths to reach the destination. Hello? Are you understanding everyone what I'm doing?
Yeah.
192.168. Yeah. 35.0 advertising the network. Its area, which area it is having.
No shortcomings.
It's directly having area 0. I can consider it's area 0. Okay, perfect. So no
Port to
shutdown.
download.
Okay, let's choose slash 0,
No
no shutdown.
shortcomings.
Now let's go here also. Fine. Okay. This is also G 3/0, I guess, right? Yeah, okay. Config T interface 3/0. IP address 192.168.35.3. Hmm. Okay, 35.0 and area 0. Okay, yeah. OSPF neighbor is up from R5 to R3 as well. Now you have two paths to Google. So go to R5. This is R5. Okay. If you check it right, your IP route. See, there are multiple routes you will see. So first, let's check this. So first, the PhonePe server. This is a PhonePe server, right? So it has multiple routes. One is via 35.3. So it has multiple routes, but it is only installing best route. Okay. So it will calculate the best path and it will install only one route. Currently, it is choosing 35.3. See, it is changed, you know, 35.3. It should go via 45.5, but it calculated and it changed its, see, just 19 seconds before, it is changed its path. Okay. So whatever it is. So it has multiple paths to reach the destination. Okay. So now where I am now, okay, here. So what is our agenda? I don't want to ping this. My LAN network, my computers don't want to access the PhonePe server. This is a PhonePe server IP, right? So what I need to do, it's a data plane, right? How exactly it is going? It is traveling here like this. Whatever R5 to R3 or R5 to R4, however, it is hitting to our router, right? It is hitting to our router. Okay. So now you need to create a ACL on R1. So what it will do, ACLs will block the data plane traffic. So how you can create ACLs? So if you go this the right. So what is ACL? ACL is a access control list used to control the network traffic. Okay, to reduce the network attacks. There are a lot of people need to attack. You know what? You have your own server. There is a DDoS. You can see DDoS. What do you mean DDoS effect? DDoS is a distribution denial of services. What hackers, right? This is your Tungabhadra networks, right? I have my own. So this is my own server. Okay, whatever you see, right? This is my cloud server lab, which is the IP address of the server is 9.9.9. So I am giving cloud services to each and everyone. They are able to access the lab. But the thing is, hacker hacker come to know my public IP. He started sending huge traffic to my cloud server. So what traffic he can send? He can ping it, right? Anyone can ping, right? So if it is Windows, right? Initiate any IP address, it will send only 4 packets. 4 packets it is sending, the server is responding, that's okay. But what if my computer is sending 1 lakh packets? There is a button on PhonePe server, right? It need to respond for each and every packet. The CPU of PhonePe server will go high. Same way. So that's how hacker can do. Hacker use some specific tools. Okay. So now you can see, right, the Windows is sending only 4 packets, but hacker can send huge packets by using some specific tools. Same way, I'm on my network. There are some people trying to access my server multiple times, 1 lakh times. It is sending 1 lakh requests. So my server is not able to handle it. So what happened, due to this fake guy is sending 1 lakh of requests, other genuine people not able to access my server, right? What is his agenda? He want to disturb our service, our company services, right? He want to disturb and he want to create some nonsense in our company services, stating that there is a loophole in your company and yeah, that is what hackers will do. That is called DDoS effects. The unauthorized person trying to send you huge traffic to you. The electronic devices are machines, right? They are machines. You need to give that intelligence. Only the authorized people can access my network. But it's a public server, right? It's a public. Everyone can access in public. Okay. So, but in case of DDoS effects, DDoS attacks, you can say DDoS attacks. In case of DDoS attacks, the hacker can send multiple traffic like ping traffic only. The Windows is sending only 4 packets, but hacker can send 1 lakh packets. all 1 lakh packets aggressively it is sending, the your server need to be responded. The CPU of server will be increased, right? If it is responding, if it is increasing, the other people genuinely want to access it, and for genuine persons, it is not, you know, it is not responding. Same way, some there is a guy, I'm the tutor, right? So there is a guy from other institutions, generally they want to disturb me. So even though he understood, they're asking, keep on asking me questions, intentionally, so that other genuine people are asking questions, but I'm not able to answer them because I'm occupied with him, right? So that is the intention. Now you got it right. So DDoS, what is mean by DDoS? Distribution denial of service. Specific service they will attack it by sending huge traffic. Okay, is it clear, everyone? What is DDoS effect? DDoS attack. హలో, అర్థమైందా
Yes,
అందరికి?
sir.
DDoS. So very important. So
Yes,
in
sir.
case, so in that case, what you can do? In that case, if anyone attacking, right, specific services for such, so what you can do? You need to identify the source IP. So if it is sending ping, right, in the IP header, you will see source IP and destination IP, right? So now at your server interface, where exactly the traffic is hitting on the physical interface, right? Yes or no? Only on the physical interfaces only the packets are hitting. Yes or no? No cable, there is no physical interface. How can the traffic can hit? That's why you see the mem, right? In case of cyber attack or something, right? Unplug, remove the cables, all remove the cables. Some kind of mem you see, right? Yeah. So the data is hitting on the interfaces. So where you need to create a wall, firewall, the wall, the where you need to create, where you need to block it, you need to block it on the interfaces only. Okay, because the traffic is hitting on interface. So what you need to do, you need to create a ACL and apply it on interface. Now what you need to do, you need to take a packet capture on this G1/0 interface and see whether the source IP is coming or not. See, I'm taking a packet capture here in front of you. Start capture. Okay, once you do packet capture, this is my server, right? Once you do packet capture from PC1, the server IP I'm ping 9.9.9.9. See, you're seeing, right? Someone is accessing my server. So who is that? He is it. Who is that? He is it. See, he's sending a ICMP packets. Who? The source is 1.1. Now, based on this, you will come to know the source IP, right? Yes or no? This is my server IP. I know I'm the server. But who is trying to access me? This guy, 1.1. Now, what you can do? You know this source IP. So, if you come to know the source IP, create a ACL and block it. Block it. Okay. So, consider this PC1 is a hacker. Now he's trying to access this server. Can we block 1.1? Shall we do that? Shall we do that?
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
So, so,
Yes.
Yes, yes, Anu.
so creating ACL is one part, but applying where we need to create ACLs, in which part? So where exactly it is connected? So you can create ACL on R7 or on this device, R9 also. Okay. You can create here also. So open R9. So let's create ACL here itself, R9 only. So now you know the hacker, right? What is the hacker IP address now? After taking packet capture, you come to know, right? What is the hacker IP
One dot
address? 1.1. So now remember it. So now we have two types of ACLs. One is, there are several types. See here, types of ACLs: standard ACLs, extended ACLs, named ACLs. This is very important. So standard ACLs you can only filter with source IP address. Ante it means you can allow the source IP or block the source IP. So guys, remember one thing. What are the IP header, right? IP header fields and TCP header fields. If you want to block these fields in IP header fields, anything in these fields, you can create ACLs. Once the packet is hitting, right, if the router receiving any packet, in that packet in the IP header, what it will check? It will check the destination IP address, right? So the router will check the headers. The router will check the, if it is using any transport layer service, it will use that, it will check the port numbers, right? So when it is checking, right, if it is matching, you can block it. Okay, so you may receive the data with this IP header and TCP header. Yes or no? You may receive the data, right? You may receive the data with IP header and TCP headers because your data is encapsulated with layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. Layer 2 is you cannot block it because layer 2 is the MAC addresses. It's point to point only. Point to point only. It's a physical MAC address. The MAC addresses cannot travel across the internet. It is just point to point, right? Who will travel? The IP addresses and the port numbers travel across the internet. Now on R9, the source IP is trying to access my server and I identified that he's creating nonsense unnecessarily. I want to block it. So let's block 1.1. Guys are understanding it. Whatever the fields, right? IP header and TCP header, you can block it. Now in IP header, I checked source IP. The source IP is this hacker IP and I'm blocking it by calling this source IP. So if you want to use only source IP, right? It is standard ACL. If you want to block source IP, destination IP, if you want to block all the fields in IP header and TCP header, you can use extended ACL. Named ACL is very useful one. You can do both. Okay. So now this is a syntax, guys. Simple. How to create ACL? So the ACL standard ACLs you can call it's 0 to 99 is called standard ACLs. Okay. I think I have described somewhere else. One second. 0 to 199. Here I have a okay. CCNA go to ACL where it is. Yeah, here it is already there in our websites. Okay, we have standard ACLs. Standard ACLs means you can create a number 1 to 99 is called standard ACLs. It will only check source address for IP packets. If it is extended ACLs, right? You can check source IP, destination IP, and source port, destination port. Okay, this is all about route maps and ACLs. I already created a PPT. I will share it to you. Okay, it is there already in website. Okay, fine. Now let's create ACL and block it. Okay, so now I'm on R9, right? Let's create a ACL and block it. Okay, so now go to configure terminal. Okay, so you can see, yeah. Okay, so now go to configure terminal. You need to create a access list, right? So access list, give a question mark. You can see 1 to 99 is for standard, 100 to 199 is for extended. So this is for fixed. This is for fixed, extended 48-bit MAC address and all. Okay, so these are the list names, ACL list. You can create this range. Okay, generally people will use 199 and 100 199. Okay, so I'm creating only source IP address only I need to block, right? So I'm creating a ACL 10 or something like 11 or 15 or whatever it is. I'm creating a access list as a 4. Okay, 4. And what you need to do, you want to block it or you want to permit it?
Deny. Block. Block.
Block,
Block.
right? So block, right? You need to deny it. So deny is a thing
Deny.
to reject the specific packet. Okay, deny. What is a host you want to deny? Single host address, right? Single host address. So you can say what is address?
192 dot
192
1.1.
192.168.1.1
1.1.
single host, right? You want to block entire network. If you want to block entire network, you can block, you can call 1.0 and give a wildcard mask precisely. So if it is wildcard mask, right, it will only match with zeros. Okay, so whatever it is, right, only specifically if it is 1, right, if it is 255 it will ignore it. Okay, only the class C only it will match it. Okay, fine. So now this is it, access list for number and deny it. What I am denying this, guys, please remember, access list by default it will reject all the traffic. By default it will reject all the traffic. Okay, so now you are rejecting only one, right, one network. Also after this you need to allow other genuine network. Okay, so fine, this is it. I just created it. What I have created, the access control list. Okay, now this is a access list, right? Access list for, and I'm giving deny and giving this network. Now what you need to do? After creating access list, we need to apply, right? Yes or no? You're creating access list by calling, you know, you know, blocking network. And what you need to do, you need to allow other network. So you're specifically blocking this 1.0 network. After that, you need to allow other people. You're only blocking the hacker only, right? Other genuine people you need to allow. Okay, let's do this. So access list 4 and permit. So permit any source. Other people you need to write any source. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now do show access list 4. So this is the access list. So here you given a sequence number 10 generally. Okay, so you can create a name, actually access list name. So I create a name. What I have given here, you need to create a name, number or name. So I just call the number, right? Just remember the number. Fine. You just created a number, and then you just call what 1.0. You're blocking it, you're denying it, and you're allowing other source addresses. So if you give number 4, right, it will only filter the source, right? If the source address is in this network, it will block it. Other than this, it will allow it. Okay. Can we check it now? So, but we did not apply the access list, right? This is the access list. I need to apply this access list. Okay, let's apply it. Okay, now go to interface. Which interface I need to apply on R9 router? Can anyone please tell me? We have only one interface, right? G1/0. Okay, let's see here. Okay, interface G1/0, and what you need to do? You need to apply IP access list, IP access group. What is the group number you gave? Which number?
4.
4, right? 4. And now you tell me. So how the traffic is hitting? In direction or out direction?
Indirection. Indirection.
In direction, right? For R9 perspective, in direction. Give in. That's it. Now you call it. Now, now end it. Now you see. Shall we try to ping from here? Okay. From computer. Now we are blocking, right? You are able to ping, right? Now can we ping? Hey, we are not able to ping now. What it is saying? What it is saying? It is administratively prohibited, right? Because we blocked it. Are you getting right what I'm saying? We blocked it. If you check the packet capture here, see, ICMP echo request is coming, but what we are giving, we are generating a ICMP error saying that type 3 code 13 communication is prohibited by filter. Type 3 code 13. So this type 3 code 13 will be received by this PC, and he will now hacker come to know, okay, that guy identify my source IP and he blocked it. Okay, understood everyone? If you want to ping from R5 router, you can ping R5 from R5. See, if you ping 9.9.9, right? So you can ping because the source IP will be 35.3, right? It will be ping. See, from R5 I'm able to ping rapid count or repeat, right? Repeat. See, 1,000 packets I'm sending, 1,000 packets I'm pinging. So the data is going from R5 only, right? But the source IP is important now. The source IP is this. What is the source IP here? You can see here. See, 35.5 is the source IP. Source IP 35.5, we are allowing it. But what we blocked, 192.168.1.0, entire 1.0 in network, entire this LAN network, we blocked it. So that's how you can, if you want to allow in your department also, right? In your company, there are HR department, sales department, and different departments are there. All the departments, trying to access the servers. This is a server, right? Especially server, accessing the server. We are not giving access to each and every people, right? Only authorized people only we will give the access, right? So that we will create a VLANs, assign a network to each and every what is that department, and allow only specific department. Okay, how you will configure? By using what? By using ACLs. So now you know, right? Standard ACLs, right? Okay, Now on R9, what I need to do? So this is only based on source address. Anyone having any questions on this? So we just created, see, let me explain the access list. See, simple. What I have done, I just created an access list. What is the access list? Simple. Access list and number, and I'm just denying. Initially, I denied this address. Deny, and I gave this. Okay, you're denying this entire source, and then I'm allowing other. If I'm not give this right, permit allow. So second one, where is it? Access list for permit any, right? If I'm not giving this statement, you know what will happen? From R5 I'm not able to ping, because it is blocking entire traffic, not only source 1.0, it will block other sources as well. But I'm allowing other source address. What the source address? 35.5. I'm allowing other source address here and blocking only the specific network 1.0. Okay, so that is the standard ACLs. That's how you can block it. Okay, something like you may get a complaint, say my LAN network doesn't able to access the server. You need to check, is there any ACL is applied? How to check here? And you need to go on your routers, check on your routers which are connected to the servers. Just check show IP access list. Show access list. Simple. Show access list. It will show you the access list. Where you will apply the access list? Interfaces only, right? Check show run interface G1/0. Check the interface, running configuration on the interface. Now see, is there any access list applied? So check the access list also. This is the access list, right? 4 is the access list. Okay. So now you can check the access list. What are the things they called in the access list? And you can tell them, hey, your IP is blocked here. That's why you're not able to access it. Okay. This is a real-time scenario. Okay. So if you understand this, I will go for application traffic filtering. Now these are IP filtering only, source IP. Next one is layer TCP, right? So TCP issues, lot of TCP issues you will see because of ACLs applied in transit nodes. Have you understand ACLs, everyone? Anyone having any questions?
సార్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్.
Yeah, please.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హ్యాకర్ది ఐపీ అడ్రస్ మనం బ్లాక్ చేసాము.
అవును.
చేయగానే అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్లీ ప్రొహిబిటెడ్ అని తనకి ఎర్రర్ మెసేజ్, నెక్స్ట్ పింగ్ కి ఎర్రర్
వెళ్ళింది,
మెసేజ్ వెళ్తుంది.
వెళ్తుంది. అది వెళ్ళకుండా కూడా చూడొచ్చు. ఓకే.
ఓకే, వెళ్ళకుండా కూడా చూడొచ్చు. అంటే
చూడొచ్చు,
ఫర్
చూడొచ్చు.
ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తన ఐపీ డైనమిక్ గా చేంజ్ చేసాడు అనుకో, అప్పుడు మనం బ్లాక్ చేయలేము.
సో అందుకే డైనమిక్ గా చేంజ్ చేసిన ఆ నెట్వర్క్ లోనే ఉంటుంది కదా. అందుకే ఎంటైర్ నెట్వర్క్ బ్లాక్ చేశాను నేను. ఒక ఐపీ అడ్రస్ కాకుండా, సింగిల్ హోస్ట్ కాకుండా ఎంటైర్ నెట్వర్క్ చేంజ్ చేశా. హీ కెనాట్ చేంజ్ ద నెట్వర్క్ సింప్లీ
ఓకే,
బికాస్
ఓకే,
ఈ ఆయన నెట్వర్క్ చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే మళ్ళీ రౌటింగ్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసుకోవాలి, రైట్? సో అందుకే
ఓకే,
అతను ఏం చేస్తారంటే హ్యాకర్స్ ఒక పబ్లిక్ పూల్ కొనేస్తారు. ఆ పబ్లిక్ పూల్లో
ఓకే,
అవన్నీ ఒకే నెట్వర్క్ లోనే ఉంటాయి. ఆ పబ్లిక్ పూల్, సో ఆ నెట్వర్క్, ఆ ఎంటైర్ పబ్లిక్ పూల్ ని మనం బ్లాక్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, అట్లా.
ఓకే సార్, గాట్
యా
ఇట్.
యా
థ్యాంక్
యా.
యూ.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు అటాకర్ది ఐపీ మనము క్యాప్చర్ ద్వారా తెలుసుకున్నాం కదా.
అవును.
ఇన్ కేస్ క్యాప్చర్ లేకుండా తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఎలా సార్?
క్యాప్చర్ లేకుండా ఎలా తెలుసుకుంటావు? ఇప్పుడు దొంగను తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేయాల్సిందే కదా, దొంగ
యా, యా,
ఎవరు అనేది.
అర్థమైంది. అంటే ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో యూజ్ చేయొచ్చా అట్లా క్యాప్చర్?
క్యాప్చర్ యూస్ చేయొచ్చు. అంటే నాకు అర్థమైంది నీ క్వశ్చన్. ఇక్కడ రైట్ క్లిక్ కొట్టి ప్యాకెట్ క్యాప్చర్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా. మనం రియల్
అవును.
టైమ్ లో ఎట్లా చేస్తామంటే వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ కమాండ్స్ టు క్యాప్చర్ ఇట్.
ఓకే, అదే అడుగుతున్నాను సార్.
యా, యూ కెన్ డూ దాట్ బై యూజింగ్ కమాండ్స్ ఉంటాయి. మానిటర్ ట్రాఫిక్ అని ఉంటది. ఓకే.
ఓకే, ఓకే సార్, మానిటర్
ఓకే.
టాపిక్.
యా, అర్థమైందా?
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్ సార్, అర్థమైంది.
సో దెర్ ఇస్ అ కమాండ్స్ ఐ విల్ ప్రొవైడ్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్. ఆర్ ఎల్స్ యూ
యా,
కెన్
యా.
సెర్చ్ ఇన్ ఇంటర్నెట్. సో ఒక ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేసి దాంట్లో క్యాప్చర్ చేయాలి. డాట్ పీక్యాప్ ఫైల్ ని మనం తీసుకోవాలి. సో నేను జునిపర్ లో చూపించా ఆల్రెడీ. ఓకే. సో
ఓకే
మనం ఏం
సార్.
చేయొచ్చు అంటే ఇక్కడే చూపిస్తాను చూడండి. సో మనం మానిటర్ క్యాప్చర్ చేసేసి ఇట్లా కమాండ్స్ యూస్ చేసి చేయొచ్చు. సో దీనికి ఒక సైజ్ ఇవ్వాలి, బఫర్. ఆ బఫర్ నేమ్ వచ్చేసి హ్యాకర్ క్యాప్చర్ అని ఇద్దాం. ఓకే, జస్ట్ నేమ్ ఏదైనా ఇవ్వచ్చు, హ్యాకర్ అని. ఆ తర్వాత దానికి ఒక సైజ్ ఇవ్వాలి. ఇచ్చి దానికి ఒక 512 కేబీ అని ఇచ్చినా సరిపోతుంది, మాక్సిమం సైజ్ 512 మ్యాక్స్ సైజ్. ఓకే, ఇట్లా కమాండ్స్ ఇచ్చేసినావంటే అయిపోతుంది. సో నా
ఓకే సార్.
నువ్వు కాల్ చేయాలి స్పెసిఫిక్గా, ఏది ఏం కాల్ ఏం 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 క్యాప్చర్ చేసినావు అని. సో సేమ్ థింగ్, మానిటర్ క్యాప్చర్, యూ నీడ్ టు క్యాప్చర్ ద డేటా ప్లేన్ ట్రాఫిక్, రైట్? ఓకే. So where you need to capture, give a name. You can give any name. So ICMP, you can just give a name as ICMP, and which interface you're going to apply on this gigabit Ethernet. What is the interface? 1/0.
Once,
Okay, 1/0, and input and output both, incoming request and apply. You can apply this both. Okay. Now this is done. So now apply this thing on whatever you're capturing, right? This entire thing. You can copy this into, it can store into this hacker file. This is a file name. So whatever you're capturing, that can store into this buffer. So just need to call that. So monitor
okay.
capture point associate. What is the associate here? Which associate? ICMP, right? Give ICMP. Okay, ICMP, and then what you have given hacker. Okay, HACKR. So I'm just copying all the data into the hacker file. Okay, now done. Now start the capture. So let's initiate a packet here. First, you generate a packets here. Okay, so let's initiate continuous ping. It's capturing. So now capture it. Monitor capture point start. So what is the file name I gave? ICMP, right? See, it is capturing. See, now I'm able to capture this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So it is sending a package, but I'm not seeing any data because what I have done, I applied a filter, right? That's why I'm not seeing. Okay,
Okay,
let's
okay, sir.
stop this. Let's stop this, and from R5 I will initiate a traffic. Here, let's initiate 100. Okay, and I think entire traffic is capturing. It is storing. It is not showing on live. So let's see. If you, I need to view actually. Let's view it. Now stop it. Okay, so you must stop it. Stop monitor capture point ICMP. Sorry, stop ICMP. Right? Stop ICMP. I stopped it, and then view it. Whatever you captured it, right? So capture is disabled now. View the capture. So show monitor. Okay, whatever you captured and stored in buffer, right? That you can here hacker dump. See, it is showing, right, all the capture output. Are you seeing it here?
Yes, sir.
All the output you will see here. So you can see here. This is, you cannot do that because it's in .w pack I mean .pcap file. This whatever the file it is there, right? Copy into your system. Okay. You need to
Okay.
copy this into your system and open it. So now what you need to do? You need to do this. Monitor capture whatever the buffer, right? Hacker that file, whatever it is, right? That file you need to copy to your local PC and open with Wireshark. That's it. Simple. So buffer. What is this? The buffer name hacker, right? And export this into .pcap file. We have a flash memory, right, in real devices. Okay, flash.
Yes, sir.
So what is a capture?
Ma'am.
You can give ICMP, just whatever the name, ICMP dot pcap. Now you can, fail to create because it is not a real device, right? So error exporting. So if it is a real device, you can copy all this. These are capturing data, right? You cannot see it right now because it's a dump file. So you can just check it on your, your file. It is there
Okay, sir.
.pcap, and dump it and capture it. Okay. If you want, I will provide the commands all. Okay, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a standard ACLs. Everyone understand standard ACLs based on source IP address. You can do that. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. I think we did this, right? Start. Let's start this. I think the packet capture, it will show you because we are monitoring it. Start ICMP. We should see it actually live traffic. But it is capturing, but I'm not seeing on live. It is capturing. Okay. So if you see on R9, right, you will see how many packets are blocked and all. Show IP access list. Okay, show access list. So 60 so packets are blocked so far, remaining are allowed. Okay, 639 are allowed like this. Okay, you can see show logging also. If you see show logging ACL, you will see some. I think this device is a lab device that you won't see much thing. Okay, in real devices you will see. So, okay, this is a way. Okay, you can take a packet capture by commands and check it. Okay, yeah, that's how they do. Okay, so this is the standard ACLs. Can we go with extended ACLs, named ACLs and extended ACLs? Extended means same thing, name or extended, both are same. Okay, name is like it will support both the features. Okay, so let's create one thing here. So currently I'm here, right? Where I'm now R9. So let's configure SSH here. Okay, I'm configuring uh, something called SSH. Okay, um, so now just 1 second. 0 to 4 login local. So I'm going to create a username Ramesh, giving a privilege called 15 every super user, and then create a password Cisco 12. That's it. Okay. Now this is SSH, right? Now let me try to log in from my R5 router to try to log in. No, PC1 only. Let me try to log in from computer. Okay. SSH 9.9.9. SSH. What is the user Ramesh, right? With user, let me try to log in 9.9.9. I think SSH 9.9.9. Will it work? Bad command. What's the command? Okay, it's VPCS, right?
SSH-L username and password.
Yeah, if an SSH itself it's a bad command. I think
Okay.
VPCS will not support. Sorry, VPCS will not support. Let's do from R5 router. Okay,
Yeah.
router. Okay, so let's do SSH name. I'm trying to log in with my username here. Hyphen L. Okay, yeah. So what is the Cisco 123, right? Yeah. What is the Cisco at the rate 123 or
Cisco
123?
one. No, 123 only.
Capital small అన్ని small కదా? Cisco
Yeah.
123.
Capital C maybe.
What is the password which I gave?
Small
Cisco
one only.
only small, right?
Yeah.
I gave login local also. Login local. Then it's good, right? I have to log in. It is asking, it is prompting password. Mhm.
Cisco 123.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
At 3 only 1 to 3.
Cisco 123 only I gave. See, this is a password, right? Where's the password? Privilege 15.
This one.
This one only I'm giving here. What is happening? Okay. So password is not taking. The password is wrong, maybe. I have Ramesh is the correct one only, right? Then I have a reachability. I'm able to log in. Okay. Here, I think here also I need to configure R5. Let's okay. Domain I need to create. Domain. No, tbnetworks.com. Okay. I think this is not an issue. line VT5 0 to 4. Yeah, enable here. Transport output SSH, input SSH, login local. Okay. Now let's do this. I'm able to log in or not. I did not configure any user, but let's do this. Okay. Username Ramesh. I'm going to configure 15 password. So, one. Now let's try this now. Something is fishy. Another user here. Config T username. What is username? Something like Suresh. Okay. Password Suresh123. Okay. Let's try with Suresh now. Hey, logged in. So I don't know what happened with Ramesh. Okay. So I need to set a password here. Enable secret password. Password level, it's unencrypted. I can give with 0. Cisco 123. Okay. Now give enable password Cisco 123. Okay. See, I'm able to log in from my R5 router to R9. So for SSH, right? SSH, which TCP, which transport layer protocol it will use? TCP or UDP?
TCP.
TCP, right? So what is the port number of TCP it uses?
23.
Sorry, 23 or 22?
22.
22, right?
22.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a ACL. This R5 is an unauthorized person. This network. Okay. I want to block. So this is a server, right? This is a server. No one should be able to log in through remotely. So I want to block entire SSH. It's a server. See, I'm a PhonePe server, right? Try to do SSH with PhonePe server. They will block it, right? Seriously, I'm telling. See, I'm giving SSH with directly. See, with this is a PhonePe server. I'm trying to log into the PhonePe server. I'm an unauthorized person. How come they will allow me, right? They won't allow me, right? See, I'm not able to do SSH. Yes or no? So they're blocking everyone to try to log in with SSH. So what port they will block? TCP port 22 they will block. The connection timeout. They blocked it. So we are also this is a server. So we will block here as well. They will block here on the server all SSH. You can block here or else you can block R7 also because traffic is hitting on here also, right? Either ways you can block it. Okay, but remember ACL can be applied in one direction. Only one ACL can apply. Cannot apply another ACL, right? Understand? So you need whatever the functions you want to call, everything you can call in the same ACL. Okay, fine. Let's go on R9. What is my agenda now? I want to block SSH connection. What is the SSH port number? It's 22. So let's TCP port number 22. Let's block it by configuring named ACLs. Okay, just named ACLs or extended ACLs, both are same. So you can see right here. Uh, I will give you the named ACLs. It's a real-time scenario, guys. So lot of scenarios here. I draw it. Okay. So restrict the internet access for finance department, like I told you, right? LAN network. From LAN network, you can copy. You can restrict any department. Okay. So now the second scenario is restrict the SSH. Okay. Restrict the SSH for everyone. Okay. I want to block the port. So I want to block the entire port, or else you can allow only one guy and block everyone. Only you can allow to the admin team. You can try to allow. So let's do one thing. So this 35.3, right? It is choosing this path, right? 35.3. I will allow 35.3 to log in this device. For this 45.5 the source IP, I will block this others. I will only only allow admin user to log in this server. Okay, so what is the admin user? You can tell me. So you can tell me like 35.5 is the admin user because this is choosing this path, right? Just consider 35.5 is the admin user. Okay, let's do that. Guys, are you getting me what I'm saying? This is 35.5 right here. 192.168.35.5. This is the IP address of here. And here 192.168.45.5. So what I'm doing is, so on this device, right, there are a lot of users. In this network also there is a lot of users. Okay, so you can allow only admin user, block each and every one. Okay, create a ACL. Okay, create a ACL to do that. Guys, are you getting me what I'm saying? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's create a ACL. So go to config terminal. So now I want to go with the named ACLs, not with this. You can go with the named ACLs also. Okay. So access list. Now we can create a named ACLs. Create a name. Access list. You can create a name like anything. Uh, okay. Where is it? Named ACLs. Where is the named ACLs here? You can give a name, right? Word. I want to see the word here. Okay, let's see. 121st. Okay. So what we need to do? We need to allow or deny first. We need to allow, right, for specific IP. So permit it. Okay. To allow the traffic, give a permit. So what is the SSH connection? It is using SSH port number is TCP22, right? Call TCP protocol. Here you will see a lot of protocols. TCP, IP, whatever it is, UDP ports, you can block it. If you want to block IP headers, you can block it. If you want to block TCP header, so there are a lot of these all are protocols. You can block it anything. Okay. So now I'm calling TCP here. And now what is the host I want to allow? 192.168.35.5 I want to allow. Okay. And now give any destination. So if you want to allow only to the specific destination, give 9.9.9 as a destination or allow any. Okay. So give any. Any means it will allow you any destination. But coming from source, right? Source is this destination. You know, in IP address, you will have source IP, destination IP, right? You're only defining source IP. If you want to define destination IP, you can define it. Otherwise, just give any. That's fine. And now, what is the port number you want to match? So you want to match layer to layer 3. In layer 2, the source IP address is 35.5. Destination IP address is you can give 9.9.9 or any. And now the next layer 4 fields you need to match. So equivalent to which port? So it's equivalent to, it should match to
SSH
22. SSH
22.
port number is 22. That's it. Now, other traffic you need to delay, right? So access list 120, deny, TCP. Other means, other host means any other host with any destination. Okay, equivalent to 22 if they are trying to access any IP any host. It is coming from any host to any destination or to precisely 9.9.9 towards 22 through SSH service. If it is trying to do SSH, right, block it. So I'm blocking allow one. So now respective things, other things you need to allow. So you need to give permit after giving deny, right? You need to give permit. Okay. So 120 and then permit. So you need to permit the IP addresses. There are other other not only SSH traffic, right? There will be a lot of traffic. There will be a normal IP traffic, normal HTTPS traffic. There will be a DNS traffic. You need to allow other traffic, right? You are only blocking 22. If you don't give this permit, right, it will block each and everyone because access list by default function is block everything. But now you're specifically blocking SSH and allowing other services, other HTTP. We have HTTPS service, we have DNS service. So like that, allow other services, IP, any. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Now this is done, right? ACL 120 is created and you need to apply ACL. Only one ACL for one interface, one direction. Okay. So interface G, which interface it is? G 1/0, right? Go to 1/0. Now call the call the access list. What is the access list number here? 120, right? And call the access list. And now in or out direction? In direction only, right? In. Now you will lose the access. See, if you go here, right? You came back to where are now R5, right? Exit. Now it will not allow you to access it. Okay. If you try to initiate, right? It will not allow you to access it. So try Suresh 123. Oh, I'm able to log in. Let's see. Uh, where are we now? R9, right? Okay. R9. I created a group and let's see. Okay, and show access list. There are two access lists, standard and extended. Which one I applied? Show run interface G1/0. Which one I applied? I applied extended one in direction, right? So I need to bounce the port. I guess there is a bug here. Let me bounce the port. Interface G1/0. Shut. No shut. Okay. I just flapped it. Let's see. Okay, where are we now? R5, right? R5. So what is the source IP here? Okay. Am I taking packet capture, right? Let's see what packet capture. Here is a packet capture. So it uses TCP, right? TCP port number what? TCP port number 22, right? TCP port number now. What is the destination port? It is BGP I'm seeing. I want to see SSH. Yeah. So what is the TCP port number here? It's a 22, right? I'm getting an incoming connection from 192.168.35.5. See, 35.5 to 9.9.9. I'm getting a TCP in connection. But is it receiving? It is sending any SYNAC? It is ACK only. Okay, fine. Let's do this thing again. I just bounce the port, right? Let's try it. Okay. So first of all, I need to trace a route, trace 9.9.9. It is going via 35.3. Okay. So which IP address yeah, we allowed, right? We allowed initially. That's why it is allowing. Sorry, my bad. So we allowed 35.3, right? So what is the access list it is saying? We allowed 35.5. We allowed. That's why we are able to access. Same. Try to do SSH from R4. Go to R4 now. So R4, I'm going to ping 9.9.9. It's pinging, trying to do SSH-L, Suresh, and the IP address is 9.9.10. But will it accept? No, it won't accept it because it is accepting only 35.5. If it is trying to do SSH here, right, it will take 24.4 as a source IP address. See, destination unreachable, gateway lost. It is blocking it. If you see here, see, people are trying to access through SSH. SYN packet is sent, but it is blocked. Understand? It is blocked by sending ICMP type 3 core 3 communication prohibited. Guys, understood now? You can block the port numbers also, TCP port number. So if you want to, if it is using any TCP, right, what it will do, it will establish a three-way handshake process first. SSH also using TCP 22. It will first establish a three-way handshake process. So initially it is trying to establish a three-way handshake process. It is established and we are able to log in and do it. See, SYN-SYNAC ACK initially. After applying filter, right, SYN is coming from where? Here, the 44.4. Who is 44.4 here? This router, right? 44.4 G2/interface IP address is 44.4. It is sending a SYN packet to the server, but server is denying it because we applied a filter. Guys, understood what I'm saying? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
So these are the two ways to block the IP addresses as well as TCP services. So a lot of services we are using, right? DNS, DSCP, DSCP is UDP, DNS, HTTPS, okay, SSH. So generally they will block SSH connectivity, okay. They will allow other connectivity. Only they will block the specific. They will allow only specific people. How they will allow specific people? Same way. So if you see R9 right here. So what is the configuration here? You can check show run include the access list is what is the access list name? 120, right? Yeah. So here you can check show IP access list, and you permitted only the specific IP. R5 you only permitted, that's why we are able to log in, but you blocked other traffic only if it is going to SSH. If you're trying to do UDP, right? Traceroute uses UDP, right? Traceroute goes through because you're not blocking UDP. Okay. So even you do traceroute, if it is showing star 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 means they may be blocked the UDP protocol. Okay, with the port numbers. Okay, so this is how you can filter the traffic. What kind of traffic you can filter? TCP header fields and IP header fields. You can filter. You mean you can allow or block source IP or destination IP, or source port or destination ports. These are the 4 fields: source IP, destination IP, source port, destination port. You can block either thing, block it or allow it. Okay, so now it is getting, see, I'm on R4 trying to do SSH, but what I'm getting, destination unreachable, because the 45.4 is, see, he's not also getting any communication error. But the thing is, if you take a packet capture, right, it is sending, see, it is sending packet saying that if you do packet capture, you will come to know type 3 core 3 communication administratively filter. Okay, it means you're not authorized to log in the device. Okay, yeah, that's all for today demo class. Not demo, what is the bootcamp? Access list and access list. I already created a PPT, you can see it here, but more real world scenarios are these. There are other scenarios, but you can learn it easily. I will give this document, I will upload in our website. So I will tune it, I will draw a topology, this topology. So whatever the topology is here, right, I will put in Word document or PDF. I will give you scenarios. So currently we have done 2 scenarios, right? We blocked one specific source address and we blocked application TCP port number 22 also. I like this, you can block anything. Okay, yeah. That's all for today. Anyone having any questions? ACLs are very important, guys. Anyone having any questions?
Anna, we are giving lot of ACS. Then, based on identification, we are giving the comment also for specific ACL.
No, we don't. We cannot give comment like that. You can just name the ACL. Named ACLs are there, right? You can create a named ACLs. Okay.
Okay.
So here it is there in the document. If you search named ACLs, here 130, it is 130. I think here I have it, named ACLs. You can give a named ACLs, named. Okay. So just configure a named ACLs. I think it is there already. In PPT I have mentioned, I guess. One second. This is standard. This is extended. One second. So you can go through here on this R9 router, create a access list with name. Okay. So you can
Okay.
create a name, standard. See, same thing. Whatever I give, right? Go to config terminal, access list 120, give a name for this. If you want to give a name, you can give a name. Access list, standard. Standard is a name, or else Ramesh, you can give name as anything. Okay. So just give a name for any access list. Named access. I think this router cannot support named access list, I guess. So other routers can support it. That's why I don't see. Generally, access list, after that, if you give question mark, it will show you word. Any word you can give. But this router, specific router cannot support access named access list. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine then. Okay. So based on the name, right, you can recognize which one you want to allow. So yeah. Yeah. So this will be very
అన్న
useful.
చిన్న డౌట్ అన్న
Yeah. Please.
అన్న మన అవుట్ గోయింగ్ డైరెక్షన్ కూడా ఏసీలో ఉపయోగించి బ్లాక్ చేయొచ్చు అన్న
Yeah.
ఇన్కమింగ్
చేయొచ్చు. See, that's what you should know the direction. ఇప్పుడు నేను సర్వర్ ఉంది కాబట్టి సర్వర్‌కి ఇన్‌కమింగ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉందని చెప్పా. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ సీ అవుట్ గోయింగ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఆల్సో, పంపించేటప్పుడు ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్, ఇఫ్ యూ ఇక్కడ నీ రౌటర్ నుంచి ఏదైనా పంపించేటప్పుడు అవుట్ అని అప్లై చేయొచ్చు. పంపించేటప్పుడే బ్లాక్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే.
ఓకే.
సో
అవునండి.
యాహ్! ఔట్ గోయింగ్ డైరెక్షన్‌లో గూడా ఏదైనా డేటా ఇంగ్రెస్ అండ్ ఇన్‌కమింగ్, ఔట్ గోయింగ్ ఎళ్తుంది. ఇన్‌కమింగ్‌లో ఏ
మన
ఫిల్టర్
ఆర్‌ఫైడ్ రౌటర్‌లో గూడా అప్లై
సో,
చేసుకోవచ్చు
సేమ్
కదండీ
నువ్వేం
మామూలుగా.
జేయొచ్చంటే, సేమ్ ఫిల్టర్‌ని R7లో క్రియేట్ చేసి, G1/0లో ఔట్ డైరెక్షన్‌లో అప్లై జెయి. అయిపాయే. ఇక్కడికెళ్ళదు.
ఓకే.
అర్థమైందా? సేమ్ ఫిల్టర్
ఆ!
ఉంది గదా! దాన్ని నువ్వు R7 అనే రౌటర్‌లో కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసి, G1/0లో ఔట్ డైరెక్షన్‌లో అప్లై చేయి. సో, ఇక్కడ ఎళ్ళేటప్పటికి నీకు బ్లాక్ అయిపోతుంది. సో, ఒకవేళ ఇక్కడే ఇన్ డైరెక్షన్‌లో అప్లై చేసినా గూడా ఇట్ విల్ బ్లాక్ ఇట్. ఓకే. బట్ ఇది ఇంకో ఇక్కడ మాత్రం ఇంకో డివైస్ లేదు గదా! ఇదే లాస్ట్ డివైస్ కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే. జనరల్లీ ఇట్లా ఇన్ అండ్ ఔట్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు డైరెక్షన్ బేస్ చేసుకొని చేయాలి. డేటా ప్లేన్ డైరెక్షన్‌ని బట్టి ఉంటుంది. కంట్రోల్ ప్లేన్ ఆపోజిట్. కంట్రోల్ ప్లేన్ రౌట్స్‌ని ఇట్లా పంపిస్తే అంతే గదా! ఈ రౌట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది 9.9.9ని అందరికి తీసుకొని ఇట్లా పంపిస్తుంది. కానీ డేటా ప్లేన్ రివర్స్ వస్తుంది. సో, డేటా ప్లేన్ అండ్ కంట్రోల్ ప్లేన్ ఆపోజిట్ టు ఈచ్ అదర్. అర్థమైందా? యాహ్! ఓకే.
ఓకే.
యూ కెన్ అప్లై ఇట్. సో, స్టార్ట్ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ ఇట్. సో, నా దగ్గర 7-8 యూజ్ కేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి. అవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు పీపీటీ, పీడీఎఫ్ చేసేసి నేను వెబ్‌సైట్‌లో పెడతా చూసుకోండి. వన్స్ వెబ్‌సైట్‌లో పెట్టిన వెంటనే నేను మీకు మెసేజ్ చేస్తా. సరేనా? యాహ్! సో, యాహ్! దిస్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద థింగ్. సో, రియల్ టైమ్‌లో ట్రబుల్ షూటింగ్‌లో చాలా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే. ఏదైనా బ్లాక్ అయింది. సో, బీజీపీ అప్ అవ్వట్లేదంటారు. సో, బీజీపీ పోర్ట్ 179 బ్లాక్ చేసుండొచ్చు. సో, అది గూడా చెప్పాలి మీరు. ఓకే. ఏసీఎల్ ఏమైనా క్రియేట్ చేసి బ్లాక్ చేసుంటారా అని. ఓకే. యాహ్! సో, దీస్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ గైస్. సో, ప్లీజ్ రిమెంబర్ ఐ హోప్ దిస్ సెషన్ ఈస్ యూజ్‌ఫుల్ ఫర్ యూ. సో, ఎవరికైనా అర్థం కాలేదా ఏసీఎల్స్? ఏమైనా అర్థం కాలేదా ఎవరికైనా? హలో?
Yeah, it's clear, Anna.
యాహ్! జస్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇట్ వన్స్ అండ్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ఎ క్లియర్ పిక్చర్ ఆల్సో. ఓకే. థాంక్ యూ.
Anna, బిఫోర్ జెనిఫర్‌లో మనకి బ్లాక్ చేసినప్పుడు ఐసీఎంపీ కోడ్
బ్రదర్
ఎర్రర్‌ని
అన్నీ
చూపి
అది జునిపర్ స్టఫ్. జునిపర్‌లో ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పా. ఓకే. జునిపర్‌లో మీకి
సిస్కోలో
పీపీటీ
కూడా అట్నే అప్లై చేయొచ్చు.
సో, అదేగా చేస్తుంది ఇక్కడ. సిస్కోలో గూడా.
హ్మ్.
సిస్కోలో గూడా అదే చేసాం. ఓకే. జునిపర్‌లో యాక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ యాక్షన్ డిస్కార్డ్, రిజెక్ట్ ఉంటాయి. చేసాం. సో, జునిపర్‌లో గూడా సేమ్ ప్రాసెసే బట్ కమాండ్స్ వేరే ఉంటాయి. ఓకే. యాహ్! యాహ్! ఇక్కడ గూడా కాల్ చేయొచ్చు. డినై అదే ఆడ రిజెక్ట్ అంటే ఈడ డినై. పర్మిట్ అంటే అలో అని ఆడ. ఓకే. ఈడ మనకి ఎన్ని యాక్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి? ఈడ మనకి డినై అండ్ అలో ఉన్నాయి. అవునా? ఈ యాక్సెస్ లిస్ట్‌లో ఇఫ్ యూ గివ్ యాక్సెస్ లిస్ట్ రైట్ సంథింగ్ 120 సో, డినై, పర్మిట్ అనుంది. అవునా? సో, డైనమిక్ అంటే పర్మిట్ ఆర్ డినై స్పెసిఫై ద లిస్ట్ అట్లా. ఓకే.
డినై ఫస్ట్ ప్రియారిటీ కదా సార్.
యాహ్! డినై.
పర్మిట్
సో,
లాస్ట్ ప్రియారిటీ.
జునిపర్‌లో బ్రదర్ నీకి రిజెక్ట్ అండ్ డిస్కార్డ్ అని ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఇక్కడ మాత్రం డినై అని ఉంటుంది. డినై అంటే రిజెక్ట్ అని అంతే. ఓకే. యాహ్! ఓకే. సో, డినై ఆర్ పర్మిట్ దీస్ 2 అంటే అలో చేయాలా? లేదంటే రిజెక్ట్ చేయాలా? అది. ఓకే. సో, లైక్ ఎ వాచ్‌మెన్. ఏసీఎల్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ ఎ వాచ్‌మెన్. అతనేం చేస్తాడు మొత్తం చెక్ చేసి అంతా పర్ఫెక్ట్‌గా ఉంటేనే లెజిమిటెడ్ ట్రాఫిక్ అంటారు దాన్ని. ఓకే. అలో చేస్తారు. లేదనుకోండి బ్లాక్ చేస్తాడు. నీ కాడ ఐడీ కార్డ్ లేదు. లేదంటే అతనొచ్చాడంటే ఓకే. నిన్ను పంపియకూడదని చెప్పి ఆర్డర్స్ వచ్చాయని చెప్పి చెప్తారు. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి టీసీపీ ట్రాఫిక్ వస్తుంది. పోర్ట్ నంబర్ 22తో వస్తుంది. ఓకే. నిన్ను బ్లాక్ చేయమని చెప్పారని చెప్పేసి అది బ్లాక్ చేసేస్తుంది. అలో చేయదు ట్రాఫిక్‌ని. ఓకేనా. దట్స్ వాట్ వి డిడ్ రైట్. అప్లికేషన్ ట్రాఫిక్‌ని మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేసాం ఫిల్టర్ చేసాం. విచ్ అప్లికేషన్? ఎస్ఎస్హెచ్ టీసీపీ 22 సర్వీస్ పోర్ట్ నంబర్ అండ్ సోర్స్ ఐపీ ట్రాఫిక్‌ని కూడా మనం బ్లాక్ చేసేసాం. ఓకే. లైక్ థట్ యూ కెన్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇట్ ఎ లాట్. చాలా ఉన్నాయి. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు నేను యూజ్ కేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి నాతో ఒక 5-6 అవన్నీ మీకి మొత్తం ప్రిపేర్ చేయించి ఇది పీడీఎఫ్‌లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసి ఇస్తాను. ఓకే. రైట్. దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫర్ టుడే. థాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఎవ్రీవన్. యాహ్! బై.